I never stopped loving Song Hye Kyo. With just one sentence, Song Joong-ki shattered the silence, and sent the entire nation into chaos. Was it a confession? A hidden truth finally revealed? Or the beginning of something no one saw coming? One thing is certain, his latest statement has left fans reeling, hearts racing, and the media scrambling for answers. Let's dive into this emotional storm, only on Red Carpet Revealed. I never stopped loving Song Hye Kyo. Those 8 words were enough to break the internet. When Song Joong-ki, Korea's beloved actor and heartthrob, uttered that sentence during a surprise guest appearance on the SBS program Healing Night with Park Ji-yoon, the studio audience fell silent. Host blinked in disbelief. Social media exploded within seconds. And across Korea, and beyond, the name Song Hye Kyo once again burned through headlines, reigniting a fire many believed had long turned to ash. It wasn't just a passing remark. It wasn't scripted. It was raw, unfiltered, real. And it sent shockwaves through not only fans but the families of both stars, who had quietly tried to move on after the highly publicized divorce that once tore apart one of Korea's most iconic celebrity couples. A moment no one expected. The confession on Healing Night. On June 7, 2025, the entertainment world was expecting a calm, reflective evening episode of Healing Night. The show, known for soothing music and heart-to-heart interviews, rarely delivered controversy. But when Park Ji-yoon introduced her surprise final guest for the night, no one was prepared to see Song Joong-ki step onto the softly lit stage. Dressed in a simple black turtleneck and blazer, the actor exuded calm, at least on the outside. After discussing his recent film roles and fatherhood journey, Park carefully shifted the tone. You think you've ever truly fallen out of love? Joong-ki paused. His fingers tensed against the mug he was holding. Then came the answer. Soft, barely above a whisper. I never stopped loving Song Hye Kyo. Park gasped up audibly, and the audience froze. No sound, no laughter, no polite applause. Just silence. That moment changed everything. Why now? The timing behind the words. The timing of Song Joong-ki's confession couldn't be more shocking, or more telling. For months, rumors had circulated that his marriage with Katie Louise Saunders, his British wife and the mother of his child, was facing tension. But the public had seen no signs of strain. The couple had presented a united front, raising their son in Rome, making brief appearances at international festivals, keeping private life sealed tightly behind locked doors. So why now? Why bring up a former love, an ex-wife, the woman whose name had not passed his lips publicly in nearly 4 years? Insiders suggest that the confession wasn't accidental. A source close to the Arthdal Chronicles actor shared with Red Carpet Revealed, Joong-ki's been in a reflective place recently. He's been journaling, spending time alone. The truth is, he never got closure. Not really. And when he sat down on that stage, cameras faded away for him. He spoke from the heart. The public's reaction, from disbelief to devotion. Immediately after the episode aired, internet lit up. #Song Joong-ki confession. #he still loves Hye Kyo. #song is not over. All 3 trended within hours. On Naver, the top comment under the official broadcast clip read, I cried. I never knew he still carried her in his heart. Fan communities, especially the loyal Song couple fandom, erupted with emotion. Many had mourned the couple's divorce like a personal loss. Now, their hearts were cautiously daring to hope again. Not everyone welcomed the confession. Some called it disrespectful to his current wife. Others feared it would reopen emotional wounds for Song Hye Kyo, who has since rebuilt her life with dignity and privacy, focusing on her acting career and philanthropic efforts. One particularly sharp comment read, "You still love her, why did you walk away? Why did you marry someone else?" Even among die-hard fans, confusion swirled. Song Hye Kyo's silence, and the eyes of the world. In the hours and days that followed, all eyes turned to one woman, Song Hye Kyo. Beloved actress, who had just wrapped up a photo shoot in Paris for a global luxury brand, reportedly flew back to Korea immediately after the confession aired. Her agency, UA, refused to comment. She has made no public appearances since. Paparazzi have staked out her residence in Samseongdong. She has not been seen. Friends say she's stunned, but calm. A stylist who worked with her on a recent campaign whispered to reporters, "I don't think she expected this. But she's strong, still." You can't hear something like that and not feel something inside Song Joong-ki's heart, a love he never let go of. Many believe the divorce in 2019 marked the end of the Song saga. The split had been brutal, announced abruptly, finalized quickly, and carried out with barely a word exchanged in public. Sources now suggest that for Joong-ki, the divorce was never truly accepted. A close friend of the actor shared with Red Carpet revealed, he was devastated. But he didn't fight it because he thought it was what she wanted. He never stopped loving her. Not for a single day. In private journals recently leaked by an anonymous insider, he had allegedly written, "The world sees a happy face. But inside." Still standing in the hallway of our home, waiting for her key to turn the lock. Whether authentic or not, the words echo what fans have long suspected, that his heart never truly moved on. Family reactions, pain, shock, and a glimmer of hope. The confession hasn't only impacted the stars themselves, it has shaken their families to the core. Song Joong-ki's parents, this should not have been said. According to reporters in Jian, Song Joong-ki's parents were not pleased. "It's disrespectful to his current family," his mother was quoted saying, allegedly through a family acquaintance. "Want him to be happy, but he should not bring back what is already finished." Concern stems not only from public image, but from protection. For their son, for their grandson, for the life he's built since the divorce. But sources close to Joong-ki say he was prepared for this backlash. He knew his parents wouldn't be happy, a friend told Red Carpet revealed. He wasn't speaking for approval, he was speaking for himself, for the first time in years. Song Hye Kyo's mother, she deserves peace. Meanwhile, Song Hye Kyo's mother, known to be fiercely protective of her daughter, was reportedly furious. After all the tears she cried, for all the strength she had to find, why bring her name into this now? Still, insiders note a subtle twist. Hye Kyo's mother has always said Joong-ki was the only man she ever approved of for her daughter. Could it be that behind the anger lies something else? Hope. On June 12, standing before a crowd of reporters at Incheon Airport before flying to Japan for an event, Song Hye Kyo did something no one expected. Stopped, turned, and smiled. Saw what was said. "I was surprised like everyone else. Have no regrets about the past, only lessons, and memories." Then, with a brief pause, she added, "Love doesn't always disappear. Sometimes, it changes shape." And with that, she boarded the plane. No denial. No rejection. Just an open-ended, emotionally loaded message. Fans exploded. What does that even mean? Is she saying there's still a chance? Are they seeing each other again? Suddenly, it wasn't just a confession anymore. It was a possibility. Reactions from close friends and industry insiders. Song Hye Kyo's inner circle, she's processing everything. A stylist who has worked with Hye Kyo for over a decade shared, she's not the same woman from 2019. Stronger. Wiser. But deep down, she's still human. She still feels. According to another friend, Hye Kyo had no idea Joong-ki still carried that torch. She thought he hated her. She thought the silence meant indifference. Now, this. Her rethinking everything. Song Joong-ki's side, he's not playing games. One of Joong-ki's oldest co-stars revealed, "This isn't PR. This isn't image control." He knew what this would cost him, his reputation, his current marriage, maybe his entire stability. But he still said it. When asked if he and Katie were still together, the source grew quiet. They're taking time apart. This wasn't just a confession to the world. It might have been the catalyst for ending another chapter in his life. Family reactions. Round 2. Song Joong-ki's parents, from anger to acceptance. After initial outrage, new reports suggest that Joong-ki's father, formerly known for being strict and traditional, may have softened. "We want our son to be at peace," he reportedly told a friend. "If this is what his heart needs, we will not stop him." However, Joong-ki's mother remains cautious. "Asked hurt too many people. He must be sure this time." Song Hye Kyo's mother, an unexpected change of heart. Surprisingly, Song Hye Kyo's mother was seen entering a Hanguk-style cafe in Sinsadong recently, reportedly meeting with a friend of Joong-ki's family. Witnesses said the two women exchanged emotional words. Later that day, a reporter asked her if she'd support her daughter rekindling anything with Joong-ki. Her answer stunned everyone: "If it's real, I won't stand in the way." The public divide: are fans ready for a second chance? Korea remains split. Some fans have reignited their passion for the song couple, flooding forums and timelines with montages, quotes, and wedding photos from 2017. Others, however, caution against romanticizing the past. "They divorced for a reason," one comment read. History doesn't always mean destiny. But one thing is undeniable: no other couple has ever captured the imagination of an entire nation quite like this one. Their love story has always felt cinematic, almost too big, too raw, too real. And now, just maybe, there's another chapter left to be written. So, are they back together? As of June 9, no official statement has confirmed a reconciliation, but a trusted source close to both parties whispered to Red Carpet revealed, they're talking more. They're texting. Learning who the other is. It's not reconciliation. Not yet. It's no longer silence, either. What happens next? The future of two hearts torn and tied by time. As the world watches, two people, once inseparable, then estranged, stand at the edge of something fragile. Whether it becomes a reunion, a healing friendship, or simply long overdue closure, one truth echoes louder than any rumor: he never stopped loving her. Maybe, just maybe, she never stopped loving him